Okay, so this is insert paper. Let's go. Let's insert this paper. We sat behind this sort of office desk. Couldn't turn off all of the noise effects, but you know, I tried. Obviously, maybe it's moody for the game because I'm guessing it's some sort of horror-y game. I didn't spoil myself too much, but hey, we got a horror-y sort of game for Halloween and all that. Okay, so we couldn't turn SSAO, but we could turn off chromatic aberration and all that. Like, get up out your chair with your unbranded Coke can and your tins of beans with no actual thing on them. Hello. An old TV show from the 60s. You dropped your shoe. What is this show? You've made a cake with a hole in it. Is it a donut cake? University of California. Copyright. May have expired on that TV show, but I'm sure that you've paid it off. But let's start looking around our place. Okay, you can't open any of these things. I can hear crickets. Crickets, you're being very loud outside. I could hear the wind blowing as well. Okay, so University of California, nomination of faculty of the School of Engineering with a degree of Bachelor of Science with a major in criminalistic. Okay, so it's a BSc in criminalistic. Criminalistic? What the hell is that? With a major pass. Okay, given to Irvine on the 11th day of June. Also, that's a gigantic. I don't think a diploma is ever that big.
Police, open the door.
It's the cops!
Open us again. Open the door now.
Boys. Okay, officer. Oh shit, you won't actually let me open it.
You open this damn door.
Sorry, officer.
I'm not going to get arrested. Criminal.
Officer. No, please. It wouldn't let me open the door. If I'm meant to open the door, I don't know, but you know, E in left click.
Good evening and welcome to the 60
Wouldn't work. Okay.
I'm Brian Norton with SSIB News.
They kicked the door in.
Our top story today was a missing person request that was turned in by local authorities. One balding male, around the age of 35, wearing a sweater and brown pants, was last seen around noon yesterday in University Square. If you have any information that could aid in the search,
Northern Line?
contact the local authorities. In other news, locals of Nevada have been reporting strange noises in the neighborhood.
Aliens?
Scratching sounds and screeching. Experts think it might be a wild animal that got lost nearby. Investigations are underway. More on that story later. For now, let's take a look at the weather with Tom. Tom?
Where there is UFOs everywhere! Okay, insert paper. Were we the balding man? Okay, let me play. Were we the balding man? And they came and the cops came and took us away though. Which is the thing. Like a mirror to show that we were the balding man might have been helpful. Oh, we're in a... It's not quite a mental asylum. The floor almost looks bouncy. Ah, now you're... Yeah, I'll just walk into the darkness. Also went like we fell off the cliff. That was concerning. Okay. I cannot read that. Hey, shut up. Why are we in Russia or something? There's an invisible door there. We're watching you. Hello. Hello. You're waiting for me to solve this puzzle. Interesting. I can't pick up the tape and put it in a machine or anything. I can't jump. I can't crouch. I'm clicking on everything. You just want me to leave the door. Okay. Okay. Bye! You can't see me now. Number 1. You don't have the opportunity to look in here though. Okay. Harry Longley, he has hair. Okay, age 26, he's Greenwich male, he's got a passport code that isn't correct, global key post number, sings the national anthem before going to bed. How sad. E5. Okay. Okay. But I can no longer turn. I can no longer turn because this. A glitch has been discovered. Breaker of games. Well, accidentally closing the drawer whilst trying to put the piece of paper back down. We ended it with it glitched in our hands permanently and forever. Hi, my friends. How are you? Did you see that? Fix it. did you see me break the game? It's no longer there. Okay. Are we someone new now? I daren't touch it. Okay, we'll turn the power on. Yeah, this is some damn good music. We can't hear anything. Okay, I'm guessing we're meant to find a particular radio station. I didn't particularly necessarily want to be leaving that room. Okay, that's all that I just wanted to open the door, but that instantly travelled me. Okay, so that's a radio room for some reason. We are in the USSR. We've got a very, very fancy, weird radiator. Yeah, that's going to be awkward because we're going to have to type with our finger on the button rather than being able to click on it then type on the keyboards. You know, that would be much preferential for me. Okay, so property of GSPOS. It's some sort of thing, right? So last name Smith. You want me to insert some paper. Okay. We've got it. It's old fashioned, you can smoke. Okay, so last name Smith. You want us to insert the paper for Smith. Dare I touch it? Okay, Stella Smith Weber. Put it in. Put it in. We got it out of our hands. We did it. We beat the game. One left. Okay. Not being able to rotate that was scary. Okay, so that's empty. That's empty. It's not going to magically spawn in. Okay, so there's one more left to find. Is it in this room? Oh, it is. Okay. So, Mary. Mary Padian. Mary Longley. Okay. And right click lets us okay. Waggle it about. This is key 4. Just randomly click on it. Just gonna go in, right? We got it in. Okay, just mash it until it goes in. Mash it on the hole. Safe box 8583. Okay, so Azar. That's not a safe box, right? That's also not a safe box. 8583. We got to remember that. Let's go explore. Oh no. Oh no. Seren, it's a shredder. Okay, so he wants to maybe shreds, right? 8583. Okay, there's more paper carbons outside. Okay. Number 3. Okay. I'm gonna head out here. And maybe it's out here that we do something with 8583. It is. Okay, 8583. Unlock. A tape. A Lebedev. It's a shame that shame that you never let me turn once I grab these things. It's a real shame that you never let me turn once I grab these things. Because we weren't orientated for this TV. Yeah, it'd be a real pity if we weren't able to put this fucking tape into the TV. Tab. Okay. Okay. Right. Tab lets us put it away. Would have been helpful to know. But I figured it out! Smashing everything onto some G-Boss. Okay, what do you got for me?
Allow me to get you up to speed with our offices. We are in the Soviet States of America, a territory which covers all of 9,828,675 square kilometers. It was attached to the Union of the Soviet Socialist Republics in 1988 after a decade of diplomatic procedures. We are going to initiate the testing protocol. Please follow the computer's instructions to continue.
Wow, that was useful. Follow the computer's instructions from now on. I'm just going to leave that in that. Okay. I mean, I'm guessing the next room is the next movie room, right? I'm going to go look upstairs, though. Okay, there was a slow staircase. A Pong machine. That be it not... No, we can play. You just cheated on me, computer. Why is the computer cheating? The computer is absolutely cheating. We won! Okay. The computer absolutely cheated. I'm just saying, the computer absolutely cheated there. Because it turned around on it. There's meant to be a VHS in that, is there? Okay. Another radio. Don't you want me, baby? Don't you want a copyright strike? No, thank you. I know that's not the song that it's playing, but... Okay. Don't know why I was waiting for that to automatic. Why did it sound like we're dropping into oblivion when we do that? Why am I not allowed to? I guess everything in this room has lost its appeal. Border colour red, first name Stellar. Okay, so that's in this room, I'm guessing. So that's not a border colour red, that's yellow, that's green. Nope. Okay. Blank. Green. Nope. Okay. Okay, there's not a lot that we can do that other than just turn it. We can't open these drawers. Fax machine. Or a printer. Okay. You're Mary Rogers. Yeah, I'm trying to orientate it to go in. I don't know if that's how you have to do it, but maybe if I just... Okay, put it away. Maybe we might need this one. There we go. I just hadn't orientated it correctly. Right. Let's hope we didn't need that. Because none of these have borders of reds. That's a green border, that's a yellow border. Okay. I'm going to keep exploring. Maybe it'll be in another room. Right. God, rotating this is a bit awkward. There's no music in this one, is there? Okay, that's blue. That's white. There's nothing. Yellow. Maybe it wants something different in here. No, it's still red and Stellar. Red. Stellar. Okay. You go. Check. Yeah, okay. What now? That's like we didn't need that Mary. Blue and Stella. Unfortunately, there's like all these other places that we were in. Okay, Stella Smith. Okay. Are we still recording because the vast just popped over? Yeah, we are. Okay. Thankfully, I discovered the tab because... There you go. Will that accept? 5870. Take me. It's going to be a new video. Nope. 5, 8. There we go. 7, 0. New tape. The second one. Did I accidentally eat it? Did I accidentally eat the tape? I mean, there was a VHS's box up here, right? Another bug discovered. I've eaten the second tape. Let's just assume that'll play tape 2. It's not going to play tape 2, is it? We ate it and obliterated it.
Allow me to get you up to speed with our offices.
Yeah, no. I ate the tape. I'm sorry, but I've eaten tape number 2. Wait. We've now... Okay, that's just because we're in shadows. Oh no. There we go. We have to scroll with the mouse. Okay, that's tape number 2. So we can hold a permanent inventory. Okay, so I might as well go grab all those other pieces of paper then.
Your mission here will consist on becoming the best bureaucratic employee in the world. The computing era has
It
already
means I
started,
shouldn't have scanned that
although
one.
only for governmental
I mean,
use.
shredded.
We've seen the potential computation has in processing great quantities of data. This data is of vital importance for the complete organization of the national economy's general administration.
Allow me to eat this tape. Okay. Back we go. What room am I in? 4. Right. I mean, I might as well take everything. It's probably not entirely useful, but some Larry Smiths. Okay. You had a different thing in earlier, which we yeeted out of reality. Okay. Janet. I don't think we got a Janet in that situation. This is new. Mary Hutton. Oh no, you replaced the thing that I shredded. It's perfect. What's going on here? What is this? Yes, it's clearly a doorway. It's 2 people on a piece of paper of some sort. But how would I ever suspect that that's a doorway? Right, so there's a couple of shredders. Okay. Begunni, yob your cabra. That's probably completely incorrect. Okay, so we've got some stairways up. Lawrence Rogers, was that who we were looking for? Hey. Give me that paper. Lawrence Hutton. Okay, there's also like all these identifiers on the back that maybe I should be paying attention to. The fuck? Wow, that's not racist. What the fuck? Congratulations, farms. He's a living meme. What the fuck? Okay, so we can actually have some music in here. Okay, Janet's. Lawrence Hutton, Larry Smith. Okay, observations, nothing on Julia Hutton. The fuck? He's a living meme. And it's not racism. Apparently. Larry Rogers! Need Janets. Not getting the Janets. Janets! That's a good place reference. Larry Longley! Looks an unusual fellow. Nothing in here either. Okay. Again, we'll flick that. Can't really press any of those, right? That isn't the button that we could press either. Annoying. We progress onwards, looking for Janets. Janets! Lawrence Rogers. Harry Hudson. F4. Again. Scenery pieces. Janet's. Janice Hudson. Okay. Albuquerque. Border is yellow. But I feel like we're getting close though. Rogers Mary. Adolf Hitler! Disney fan killed himself after getting married to his sister. I mean, you know. Awkward. Rogers Larry. Wonder if any of these phone numbers are like real for people. Soviets. This room strikes me as concerning. Larry Longley. Harry Smith. 1961 Russian space program. Some drawers that we can't use. A floating bit of debris. That's back to the movie room. More drawers that I can't interact with. Some chairs. Larry Hutton. Get another printer. Oh, it's a photocopier. Janet. $200 IQ plays? No. That remains with a whiteboard. I mean a yellow border. Okay, so got 2 copies of that. We can't put another piece of paper with a whiteboard on top of it. Which was my next attempt. I thought it might print out on white paper, you see. Let's have a white border. Believes in love at first sight. Plays music at a bar. Harry Rogers. Is that meant to be a reference and I don't get it? Okay. I see you. You can't hide from me. Okay. Conway. Lawrence Rogers. Onwards! 13. Onwards. Ever onwards into oblivion. Longley Larry. I mean, I've checked all of the things that open. Like, these chests don't open. Chests. Drawers. And so we continue onwards. Until we find a place where we can actually access, right? So stacks and stacks of photocopies here. Okay, so people can hide things in these. So maybe I should have been checking under these. There might have been one earlier that I missed. But at least I know now to look under them. Hudson Lawrence. I mean, we're pretty stacked on all these papers, so it's definitely not going to be a red one. By the time we eventually get round to needing to solve all these, I can just literally shove them all in. Harry Smith. Not good enough. Or are you? Janet. No, we need Janet. Any Janet will do. Any Janet. Right, we're on room 18. You are watching me. Right, it's not in the scrabbled up piece of paper in the bin. That's just green. What happens if we put the wrong paper in ever? Right. There we go. I was going to say, does that bottom one not open? There might be drawers where I've accidentally, you know, gone past because I thought they didn't open. Drawers comments for a living needs dog food. Well, if needs must. Okay. Stella Rogers. Definitely not in there, definitely not in there. Right, radio on. Literally the only radio station there is. Okay. We'll put it on. Gimme. Stella Longley, but blue backgrounds. Okay. Harry Longley. Why couldn't you have been Stella? There's a white background. Mary Rogers. Wishes to work in Nintendo. Is an alcoholic addict. Works in high school as a teacher. Okay. Bus. No Janet on a white background. I mean, I've got all these reams of paper. Maybe I do want to start shredding some of them. You know, rather than keeping them all in my inventory, it might be that, you know, they're past and we don't need them. Listen, Harry. I feel like, you know, it doesn't hurt to have extra. Stella Longley. We need a Janet with a white paper, not a Stella. No radios or anything that we can use. Anything on there is. In the spot. You watch, that's going to be it, isn't it? But you're not letting me get it. Definitely nothing else that I can do with that, right? Let me grab it! That's the worst. It's in a corner. There's definitely something there on the white backgrounds. But it's in a spot where I can't get to it. In a spot where things are just out of reach. No matter how hard I click on it, right? Okay. Is there a pixel spot where it's just about grabbable? No. Okay. Abandoned. And I bet that's what we want. Well, we've got some interesting stairs to go through now. Hi. Gimme. Janet Rogers. Let's go. Okay. After all of that. Okay, in you go. Right, click. Insert back codes. Not forwards. Why won't you put it in backwards? It's Janet Rogers. F2. Okay. Capital F2. Okay. Right, okay, so caps lock F2. As if you're going to be that pedantic. You wouldn't even let me press and hold shift. Okay, so now. Now you'll work, right? Yeah, okay. One left. Green Larry. Larry. Okay. That's just insert paper. That's not even press, you know, stupid buttons. That goes. A4. In you go. 3065. That was needlessly complicated. Three. Oh. 6, 6, 6, 6, 5. Okay. Level. And you go. The third take.
During the last few years, some problems arose. Nowadays, we have severe food shortages, with citizens waiting in long queues in order to
Bare
purchase
necessities.
We need to scan all the files from the previous analog system, arranging all the criteria for each American in a database so that we may make a tracing, study each case individually, and keep an eye on them so that we can update and distribute monthly rationing stamps of consumer products.
Based on their needs. A loyalty card near you. Back to the grinds. We've got plenty of items in our hands, so you know we could potentially. Gimme. Red, Julia. Oh, you stole all my progress. Well, we'll carry on. So we find Julia red. Clearly not in here. Okay, that radio's gone blank and static now. There's nothing to be concerned with, right? Okay. Julia on red cards. Janet's. Lawrence Hudson. So I guess you're meant to shred all the ones that you don't need, perhaps. Definitely can't open these, so I don't know why I bother checking those ever. But there can be things under there. Mary Rogers on a green, that's on a yellow, but I will take it. Not near Julia on res. Yeah, we got a Janet. All the Janets are back here. On green. Okay, Harry Hutton on red. No means. Okay, Julia on a red with an E2. Okay, in you go. I'm probably going to make me put it in this sprite. Inserts a photocopy, okay. You do want me to do photocopies and things. Interesting. Okay. That might have failed because I had it partly open to begin with. That does copy on both sides, that's weird. Okay, E2. One left. Insert paper, Blue Harry. We have no Blue Harris. Okay. I mean, there's no point in collecting any of these, you know, we might as well just look out for Blue Harry, because you steal them all off me anyway, so I will just continue my journey until we find a Blue Harry. A Blue Barry boy! Okay, that's just a shredder. Not on him behind there. White. Nothing in there. They don't open. Red. They don't open. That doesn't open. I feel like there's got to be something you can do with that. That's just copiers. Again, in the spot where we can't grab it. A Blue Jacob. You know, because we can't keep hold of everything. We might as well just, you know, be as quick as we can in clearing these rooms rather than collecting every little possible thing. Again, is there a point to this? I just feel like scanning in the radios for the sake of it. Dual on the same channels, that's red. Up and down we go. Okay, there's literally 2 radio stations and that's it. Unless, you know, I'm just not being sensitive enough. Julia. Again, the observations might be funny, but I haven't been picking them up because you've made it toxic, because I can't keep them. That's yellow, that's blue. That's a Harry Barry. That's a Larry. You want a blue Harry. Not a Larry. That was just insert paper, it's not a copy. Yes. Insert a copy! How did I guess? photocopy it to Larry Rogers. Okay, give me the photocopy. You might want me to put the number on it as well, right? Which is a P3 2801. Okay. 2 8 0 1. Okay, some of these buttons are like very awkward to press, but the fourth tape. In you go. Right, what we got going?
Your body can respond to and process many orders and very complex information. You can move and act physically as a human, but you are not human.
Uh-oh.
We needed employees who could work over 24 hours every day, every year, without resting, sleeping, eating, or going to the toilet. You are an android designed for these purposes. Now you must complete one more task to access the final
Just one more
task.
task. Okay. File all of the paperwork. Just one more task. Eliminate all humans. One more task. Go to the toilet. Okay, don't hook the machine because you're a robot. Green Jacob. I mean, you're not making it that hard for me. That's a blue. Blue. I wonder if it's like in how many rooms you can do it is like the record, because obviously you're like 41 rooms, 42 rooms. Obviously I could go backwards now and go back to room number 1 and keys it so that, you know, we enter from like the very, 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 very first room. That's not green. But I guess because we don't know what our second task is, I might as well collect everything, right? Because you're always like multiple tasks. So if I collect everything on the way, again, you're taunting me with clearly the correct colour border, and you know, maybe that's always the correct thing in that spot, but you can never grab it. Mary, no observations. Mary au contrary. Wears the same outfit every day. Hopes no one notices. Not said anything. What's wrong with that? I don't wear exactly the same outfit every day, but you know, I wear the same coat every video. Because, you know, what's the point? What's the point in wearing a different coat every video? What, you know, well, people notice I wear the same coat every single video. Now that I've mentioned it, of course I will. Grab it. Janet. Larry Smith. I mean, I'm guessing there are a lot of funny observations on these things that I'm not necessarily picking up. Like, there was an actual meme guy, Jacob Longley! Take it. Take it. Jacob Rogers! We've got a choice of Jacobs. I mean, as you were the second one to be picked up, Jacob. I wonder. He said back codes. I was going to say, if you need to copy, I would copy the other Jacobs. R0. Just for the meme and for the fun of it. R0. Okay, copy it. You know, just to be absolutely stupid. And be like, insert a copy. Wow. You, my friends, get a copy of this instead. It's a copy of a green Jacob. It's not a copy of what you're expecting. Okay. You're smarter than I gave you credit for. It was a copy of a Jacob. It was a copy of a Jacob. It just wasn't a copy of the Jacob you were expecting. But you actually were able to work it out. And I salute you for that game. I tried to outsmart you. Red Longley. Okay, Julia Smith, that's a green Longley and a white Longley. No red Longleys, okay. I actually give you credit for that game. Harry Hutton, you actually were able to tell that it wasn't the correct copy of a Jacob, whilst it was a copy of a Jacob. It just wasn't the one that you were expecting. Okay, if I go too far, is the game going to kill me? I get the feeling like if we go too far, the game will kill me. Harry Smith. That's not what we're looking for, is it? Larry Rogers. The Longley. I thought it was Longley. A red Longley. So we're not even going to pick up the white thing there. That's a blue thing. Do you have any observations? No. Okay. If there's no fun observations then I'll grab it for some fun observations, but that's about it. That's Janet Smith. That's Harry Longley! And it's on a red border. Okay, in you go. Right. What are you going to make me do here? Photocopy it. Insert the back goes. Okay, that's A7. Back in you go. A7 fold. Button pressed. Copy. No cheesing this time with fake copies of other things. No photocopier in here. There you go. No. Give me that copy. That's not even plugged in. Okay. In you go. Wait. In you go. Click. Give me progress. 2164. Okay. 2164. Almost the smoothest number entry ever. Property GPS. No distribution or copy allowed. Well. There's a third floor.
We need to make sure you comply with the necessary duties to work in the ministry building. Now we are going to initiate the final test.
Enter the door behind you, okay. But don't go upstairs. And check out the door upstairs. Let me in, supervisor. They have some blank VHS deliverers are upstairs. The final tests. Hi. Kill all the humans that you've gathered the details for. Lawrence Larry blames all discussions on global warming. He's a high point male. Okay, he's got a toilet. He's a human. That's also Robert writes. Left job to pursue happiness. Mary Prieto. I didn't find any of these names. There's an alcoholic. Worse as a high school teacher. She's frozen solids. Nobody. Larry Longley has trouble making friends. Claustrophobic. So he escaped because he's claustrophobic. Has Diogenes syndrome. Jason Tooley. I don't know what that is. But he's only putting one hand on the wall. You're vomiting the toilets. Doris Humes has traumatic experience with baby elephants. She's dead. Julia Marshall believes in love at first sight, plays music in a bar. And, well, she's maybe just lying on the floor. Doesn't seem to have loaded in. Okay. Great success in under an hour. Not as much of a horror game as I maybe thought it was, but an interesting experience nonetheless. We got through it pretty quickly. You know, what the numbers were to do with. Is there some sort of thing that you can do by running through all the rooms to go far ahead? I have to wonder, because they do count up, as much as they do look copies, how far would they perhaps go? Also, you know, were we the brain of the person who was kidnapped beforehand? Or, you know, nothing to do with that, because he was just someone who was just left in one of those rooms, perhaps. Interesting things to think about. Okay, so we've got some visual sounds and 3 and footage. And huge thanks to Moon, Nightwolf, Sly and Congar to motivate me whilst making this project. Thanks for playing, Nicholas. The same Nicholas that does Cave Story? I think that's a different Nicholas, but you know. I know that's also Nicholas, like that. And nothing else. So, no, that's Nicalis, isn't it? Similar. Okay, 3D robot character made by Riley Robinson. You made a very, very effective robot that looks a bit like movie robots and iRobot sort of robots. Okay. Anything else? Insert paper. Right, so that is it. So thanks for watching. Join me again some more. Go check out Insert Paper for yourself. It's a bit of an interesting and weird sort of game. But yeah, it's fun. Have fun. Goodbye.